YouTube video with
of myself. Okay, this is my amazing life part 3 because I got bored and I'm over at my grandpa's house. Bandit. That's a little birdie, Bandit. Say hello to your fans, Bandit. Anyway, excuse me. Anyways, Bandit. That's Bandit. He's a crazy little birdie.
You're so big.
Oh,
Snatching up on him.
almost fell. Get my soda. Anyways, this is my grandpa's house, which can get a little bit crazy, but that's okay because this is family. Anyways, so most of the people that I know are actually pretty much weird people, and they think that everything is okay. But since my video diary is actually supposed to be me being truthful to some of my fans, those of you who actually care enough to become my fans, I seem like a preppy, happy person all the time, but I'm not. I'm actually mainly depressed all the time because of my family and some of our screwy ways. So I pretty much just bottle up my rage and try to keep everything in. But it doesn't usually work out that way. And that's actually kind of sad. You know what? I had to walk 2 miles to my grandpa's house just now, before I got here and started this video, because I was over at my cousin's birthday party, which there was way too many people there for me, and anyone that knows me knows that I do not like people. So I'm gonna make this my 3rd video for my amazing life, and it's gonna be a confession video. And by the way, for those of you who actually care, I tried to run away from home yesterday because I got scared that they were going to take me away from my dad and make me live with my mom, who I know nothing about, and she just kind of ditched me, which I'm actually pretty ticked off about. By the way, it was her turn to come out, and she never did. But I guess it's just what happens. And now I heard she ran off and got remarried and had another little baby girl. I know it's a girl for a fact. I don't know the name though. But I heard from somewhere it was Grace. I'm not sure. And I guess my whole life's just been like spinning and nothing's been okay, and but now I guess I've moved on. I mean, I have a new mother now and everything's fine. Well, technically I should say stepmother, but she pulls that motherly figure. She's like the mother I've always wanted but never had, you know? And this is just so sad. Most of the people at school call me a sociopath, which basically around my school means you're not too keen on being social. To make it more clear, I'm pessimistic, non-social freak. And most of my only friends at school don't really hang out with me or just completely ignore me now because of my little love rave for horror movies and scary things and blood, and because I like to draw stuff like that. But I just don't think it should make me any less of a person. Hold on. It's being annoying.
I took new battery in it, and every time I heard
No, whatever.
I hear the pesticide doors automatic power on it.
Wrong. Okay. Now,
What are you doing, twerp?
making a video.
That's her spot.
Anyways, yeah, I'm making a video. Anyways, I guess I kind of have nothing but a depressing life to live for, and it gets hard a lot. I mean, a lot of people sit there and say that I don't deserve a friend, when of course I'm a normal person just like they are, and I think I do deserve a friend, you know. But I just don't really think anybody really cares, or like they want to care at least. If they do, then they're just hiding it to make themselves look better or cooler, which is pretty stupid, now that you mention it. And now that I stopped to think it through, really the only few people that I care about, and the only people that care about me, is what's left of my family, and my two friends, Nayeli and Diana, which isn't very many people. And it gets hard sometimes, but that's okay. I know I'll be fine. I tried to run away from home yesterday, as I said, and it scared my dad enough to get me a phone, not trust me to go out for at least a year. I don't think he's ever going to trust me to go out to a park again. So I think I'm going to be stuck in that house all day, that old 19 something house. I can't even tell you how old that house is. It's the only house I've ever. I pretty much feel like I've grown into that house. Only I've been there for 2 years now, but it feels like I've been there for all my 13 years. It's the only place I really have to call home, unless you count my grandma Kathy's house, which isn't much of a home. But yeah, it's hard for me to actually be able to be happy when no one's letting me have enough room to open myself up. My dad's always telling me to open myself up and be happy, but he's just not giving me enough room to do that, which can be hard for him. Of course, it starts a lot of fights and stuff, and nothing's okay. And, so yeah. But there is some good news for me, and for those of you who actually care enough to watch this video and care enough to like, comment, and subscribe. And if not, then at least watch this video. It'll make me feel so much better. But I recently made frenemies with one of my enemies, one of my first enemies at my school, which is pretty cool. But now I've got to work on all the actually no, I've made frenemies with two of my enemies at school, but now I just have to deal with Mackenzie, this other girl, not my sister Mackenzie, the one that showed up in the last few videos, but this girl at my school, Mackenzie, Star. And, oh yeah, and I also have another third friend that actually cares enough, Grace. She's pretty cool. But she's those types of people with, what I see as multiple personality disorder, which there's Grace, her root, and There's Max, short for Maximum Rider, because, well, she's crazy athletic and she loves that type of stuff. And then there's another one that's her weird nerdy side, which is Urkel. And let's not get into that because that's kind of just snap. Oh my gosh, this girl belongs in an asylum. But yeah, after getting everything off, I feel so much better. Guess I just had some few things to get off my chest. Well, for those of you who've watched this video, I'd like to thank you at least for watching it. So as long as I get a few people to watch, I don't need many. As long as there's at least 4 or 5 people watching this, you know, within a few, months or at least months, I'd feel a lot better. And my whole life has just been spinning around, really, and it's hard. Well, thanks for listening.